From phony staged chaos and normalizing toxic ideas to young audiences, to turning horrific meltdowns into a spectator sport. Today's biggest internet red flags begin with the most obnoxious. Adin Ross. Adin Ross is one of the most talked about streamers on the internet. He's known for being wild, unpredictable, and always pushing the limits. At first, this made him fun to watch, but over time, his streams have started to feel less like entertainment and more like a train wreck waiting to happen.
Yeah, I don't like that. No, we're not trying to make it right. Everyone's doing it. I'll even do it.
Yeah, we'll do it.
You'll do it?
Yeah.
If you do it with me, I'll do it with you. Watch. Say less.
Cool. You too.
Because like, that is just like right there.
Yeah.
Adin loves bringing drama into his content. He often invites controversial guests who spark arguments or say things that cross the line. Instead of avoiding trouble, he seems to run straight toward it because he knows it will get people talking. And while that brings in viewers, it also brings in a lot of criticism. Many people believe he's giving attention to the wrong people and normalizing toxic behavior just for clicks.
Jump in there. Hold this. This nigga think I'm playing. Hold this.
No, T, it's actually cold. How am I gonna...
Mother. What's wrong with him?
Something's crawling on me.
What's wrong with him? Hey, we out, bro.
Come on, we go.
His streams are also filled with risky stunts and over-the-top moments that could easily backfire. Sometimes, it feels like he doesn't care about the consequences, as long as the audience is entertained. That kind of attitude might keep fans hooked in the short term, but it's not something that can last forever.
Damn, this bitch a freak. Whoa! Don't get me. No, she's not gonna show her tits, bro. She ain't even got none. She look like a baby. She's not gonna show her tits. See? Oh my god. I'm sorry, Eddie. I'm sorry.
The red flags are pretty clear. He relies on shock value more than genuine content. He doesn't seem to have clear limits on what's too far, and his fan base keeps expecting him to top his last outrageous move. When you put all that together, it looks like a disaster just waiting to happen. Adin Ross may be one of the biggest names in streaming right now, but his career feels shaky. One person wrote saying, "Adin is that one friend that never knows when to stop." Another said, "Not sure, but streaming really is just brain-rotting activity. Like, these kids watching these streams should try reading a book instead of watching retards acting like retards for hours on end." While Adin creates chaos for views, Sneako represents something more dangerous. A complete personality transformation that's getting worse by the day. Sneako didn't always start out as one of the most controversial creators on YouTube. In fact, he first gained attention by posting motivational and thoughtful videos about life, creativity, and self-improvement. Back then, he came across as someone who wanted to inspire others and share meaningful perspectives. But over time, his content began to change, and not in a good way.
This is just disgusting, bro. Why are my arms that small? Chat, am I... All right, actually, low-key. Low-key. Yeah, all right. Okay, fine. Fine.
Oh, hey, wait.
You are.
Hey, wait.
Hold on, baby. Hold on.
Slowly, Sneako shifted from positive, motivational topics to more extreme and divisive ideas. Instead of uplifting advice, his videos and streams began to center around angry rants, harsh opinions, and radical takes. The biggest red flag has been his repeated focus on misogynistic views, where he often blames women for society's problems, or paints relationships in an unhealthy, one-sided way.
Because they insults. What do they say? To me, they say incel, they say misogynist, homophobic, transphobic. Just bob and weave all the allegations, bro. They ain't got nothing. What are they gonna call you? What the?
This dramatic change in his tone and content has raised eyebrows across the internet. Many fans who once looked up to him now feel disappointed, while critics point out that his influence is pushing young audiences toward toxic mindsets. The further Sneako leans into controversial and extreme opinions, the more he distances himself from the person he used to be.
Mario Kart right now!
Stop being so f***ing rude! Oh! Sneako! I said I'm sorry!
I believe when women act like this, I'm unbelievable.
Sneako!
No! Sneako, gotta get kicked out.
Okay, let's get out of here, bro.
I said I'd cook when I get home.
Let's get out of here.
It's not just the opinions themselves, it's also the pattern. Each time he makes a shocking statement, he doubles down instead of reflecting or apologizing. He thrives on the backlash, using it to fuel even more extreme takes, which only adds more red flags to his reputation.
14. Yeah. I thought I was gay. I watched gay porn. It's not for me. It's not for me. I saw bro, I went to a gay nightclub with my gay friends. Like, I went to go visit my friend in Massachusetts. Like, let's go to a club. It was a gay club. I'm not complaining. But I saw a muscular dude twerking glitter off of his back. And I know that I'm not gay.
Sneako's transformation is a clear warning sign of how internet fame can twist creators over time. One wrote saying, "Sneako is a major tool. I can't imagine the suffering he experiences internally. I'm sure he chooses to ignore the little voice in his head that is telling him to chill out and not be an idiot." But if Sneako's solo descent is concerning, Fresh and Fit show what happens when two people feed off each other's worst ideas. The Fresh and Fit podcast has become one of the most infamous shows on YouTube. Hosted by Myron Gaines and Walter Weeks, the podcast built its brand on raw debates about dating, relationships, and success. At first glance, it might look like just another lively talk show, but the deeper you look, the more red flags you find.
Why do you not see yourself ever being able to fall in love with a woman? You said that you would have love for one, but never fall in love with one.
Because all rationality and objectivity goes out the window once you fall in love with a woman as a man. And that's when you open yourself up and you become susceptible to making really bad decisions, like hitting a woman or attacking a woman because of your emotions blinding you.
The most obvious issue is their tone. Their debates often turn aggressive, with the hosts frequently talking down to or arguing with the women on their panels. Misogynistic comments are common, and many viewers feel that instead of having honest discussions, the show is more about proving women wrong. Clips of women being insulted or kicked off the podcast regularly go viral, which only fuels more criticism.
I don't think that's all our worth is based on.
That's all your worth, because a submissive woman...
and that's your opinion?
No.
I've heard just list the other things that you're talking about.
This is a problem with you somewhat religious girls. Like you guys, because you guys interpret scripture the way you want right. Based on your modernity. Like, oh, well, I'm a Christian, but like, I don't like...
But the bigger problem is the setup itself. The Fresh and Fit model seems built to put women in uncomfortable situations. They often invite inexperienced or very young guests, surround them with cameras, and then challenge or embarrass them in front of a live audience. The goal isn't balanced conversation, it's conflict. The more tension and humiliation, the more views the show gets.
This fucking stupid ass come in here and annoy the fuck out of me, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, yo, it's a first?
Happy birthday, Fred. I'm sorry, Myra.
Get out of here, man. Get him the fuck out of here. This stupid lesbian talking shit. Up out of here, man.
This pattern has made the podcast feel less like an open debate and more like a trap. By creating an environment where women are set up to lose, the hosts ensure there's always drama, always a moment that can be clipped and shared, and always controversy to keep their names trending. The red flags are impossible to ignore. Toxic arguments, a reliance on exploiting guests, and a reputation built on negativity. Fresh and Fit might dominate headlines now, but with a model that thrives on humiliation, it's only a matter of time before it backfires. One wrote, "They need to be completely exposed and stopped. They're scamming young men into becoming alpha males, when all they're doing is regressing them into brainless Neanderthals." Another said, "They're disgusting, low, and stupid. I don't understand anyone who follows those clowns." While Fresh and Fit hurt people with words, JiDion takes things into the real world, and that's where things get truly risky. JiDion has built his entire brand around being disruptive. From the moment he blew up on YouTube, his videos have focused on bold, over-the-top pranks that push the limits of what's acceptable in public spaces. While that has earned him millions of fans and plenty of viral moments, it has also earned him a long list of bans, from stores, schools, events, and even entire platforms.
Oh, okay. Y'all don't want to be near me? No. Okay, completely, okay. Yeah.
I'm just excited. How am I harassing?
Bro, they're saying I'm harassing for yelling.
At first, JiDion's style of comedy seemed harmless, like a modern version of classic prank content. But as time has gone on, his stunts have gotten bigger, louder, and riskier. He's been kicked out of NBA games, harassed people in classrooms, and caused chaos at public events. For him, the bigger the disruption, the better the video.
We got a guy getting a haircut a couple of seats away from me.
It's like a weird time to do that.
He's standing up in the second row right by Curious there.
So now we've seen everything.
The problem is, there's a clear pattern here. Each time he gets banned or called out, instead of dialing things back, JiDion doubles down with something even wilder. Fans tune in because they want to see how far he'll go next. But that cycle is dangerous. The more he escalates, the closer he gets to crossing a serious line, one that could land him in legal trouble or cause real harm.
Hey, you guys making a music video? Action. Yes, strut. More flair. Oh, can I work with y'all? Can we do like a collab?
Not at all.
Is it about the clout? Like I have 1,000 on TikTok. How many followers do I need to have to get a collab?
That's the biggest red flag with JiDion. His content relies on creating conflict and shock value. It's not about clever jokes or creative storytelling. It's about chaos. And chaos only works until someone gets hurt or the consequences become too big to ignore.
Is that going to be hanging right next to history to the end of time, or is it going to fold? Just like that. Job was done. This is the clap least beautiful, isn't it?
Right now, JiDion is one of the biggest prank creators online, but his future looks unstable. The same risky stunts that made him famous could also be the thing that ends his career. Here's the problem. Guys who do this stuff make it harder for the state to prosecute. They do everything illegally. All they do is help pedos learn how to get away with shit. Is bringing awareness and support a good thing? Sure, but there must be a better way to do it. If he keeps escalating, it's only a matter of time before things go too far. But as wild as JiDion's pranks are, nothing feels quite as disturbing as watching someone destroy themselves on camera for millions to see. Nikocado Avocado is one of the most infamous YouTubers today, known for his massive mukbang videos and over-the-top personality. At first, his channel was lighthearted. He shared vegan recipes and fun food challenges. But as the years went on, his content took a darker turn, and what once felt like quirky entertainment now feels like watching someone spiral in real time.
Got the sauce. We're gonna do this again. Kimchi, yes. This is very good. I'm sorry, you guys. You're cringing because of the fork. I know. I'm sorry. Dip it into this.
Nikocado's videos are filled with emotional outbursts, dramatic meltdowns, and shocking amounts of food. While some viewers tune in for the chaos and theatrics, many can't help but worry about what's really happening behind the camera. His weight gain, declining health, and constant breakdowns blur the line between performance and reality. The question is always the same. How much of this is an act, and how much is genuine self-destruction?
Peasants, it is time to eat a beast.
What makes Nikocado such a red flag is that his content thrives on pushing himself to extremes, eating dangerously large meals, crying on camera, and getting into fights with other YouTubers are part of his brand. But the toll it's taking on his body and mind is hard to ignore. Every new video feels like it's raising the stakes, and fans are left wondering how far he can keep going before something truly serious happens. The scariest part is how normalized it has become. Millions of people watch and share his meltdowns as if they're just entertainment, while the bigger picture, his health and well-being, gets brushed aside. That makes his channel feel less like comedy and more like a ticking time bomb. Nikocado Avocado shocked many fans when he revealed his weight loss journey after years of being known for extreme eating videos. Once famous for massive mukbangs and dramatic meltdowns, he began showing noticeable changes in his appearance, sharing that he had dropped over 250 pounds. This transformation surprised viewers, who are used to seeing him struggle with unhealthy habits. For some, it felt like a hopeful sign that he was taking control of his health after years of decline. Still, many wonder if the change is lasting, or just another chapter in his unpredictable online persona. And that's it, the YouTubers raising the biggest red flags right now. Which one shocked you most? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into internet drama.